Hello, everyone. It's the guy in the basement. I am Drunk Farmer. How are you? And let us get right to it. Democrats are in crisis, and Super Tuesday is coming. Let's start with the Democrats in crisis. Yes, Nancy Pelosi has a crisis on her hands. On one side, you have the Democrats, the traditional Democrats, the true blue Democrats on one side, and you got the radical far left Democrats on the other side, and they're doing this. They are butting heads. Meanwhile, Nancy Pelosi's in the middle of all this, and maybe there's some questions about her leadership in the Democrat Party. I'm just speculating on that. I don't know if that's true or not, but I'm just speculating on that. It could be, it possibly could, because right now her Democratic Party is in chaos. And she needs to somehow gather the troops and unite them and get on task for the presidential election for 2020. But apparently they're just doing this. And Nancy Pelosi, unfortunately, is in the middle of all this, and she's probably pulling her hair out because her kids are fighting. I don't know what to tell you on this. It's been like this for the last few months. The Democrats have no idea what they're doing. There's a lot of in-house fighting amongst them. And Nancy Pelosi, like I said, is caught in the middle of it. And I do think this, and I really do. And I will say it again. I do think her leadership qualifications in the Democratic Party are being questioned right now. How is this going to turn out? I don't know. Earlier today, Nancy Pelosi announced that they will back up anybody who will get the nomination for the presidency for the Democratic Party. It could be Joe Biden, but she also said that she'll back up Bernie Sanders if he wins the nomination. Wow. And she wants the Democratic Party to be united with it. Yeah. Nancy's trying, but I don't know. Can the Democrats stay united? Can the Democrats make that final push to the White House? I don't know. We'll find out as this year goes on. Another story coming up. Yeah, the South Carolina primaries and Super Tuesday. Yes, the Democrats' guy, Joe Biden, who hasn't, if you've been following it, has not done very well. Hasn't done look good in the debates, hasn't done good in the states. He hasn't done good at all. Really, his campaign right now has absolutely sucked. I don't know how he's staying in all this, but he's still in it. Bernie Sanders has a lot of momentum going, and he's driving that ball right into South Carolina. And the Democrats know this, and the Democrats need to find somehow to stop Bernie Sanders. And yeah, it's going to be a fight right now because that's what they're in, because they're in a fight right now. They're in a fight with Bernie Sanders and a fight among themselves. And Bernie Sanders is loving this. The Republicans are loving this. Bernie Sanders needs to do well in South Carolina if he's going to stay in this race. Because if he does not do well in South Carolina, I say if he finishes third or worse, that's going to take a big blow to Bernie. Now, if he somehow does pretty well, finishes second or first in South Carolina on Saturday night, takes a lot of momentum into Super Tuesday, that's going to be the big question. Now, Joe and Bernie are the top two guys as far as I'm concerned right now. Elizabeth Warren, no, I think she's going to be gone here eventually. As of right now, there's a lot of contenders for this. There's a lot of money involved in this. Super Tuesday is we're going to find out the comers and goers. We're going to find out who's going to in it for the long haul, and we're going to find out who's going to be saying so long, adios. Basically, we're going to thin out the herd after Super Tuesday, and that's what usually happens. So we won't know until Super Tuesday, but I will keep you updated on it. It may be a few days before we know, but there will be some people dropping out. That's a fact. So, like I said, the Democrats are in crisis. Bernie Sanders has a lot of momentum in going into South Carolina and possibly into Super Tuesday. Things are getting crazy, man. I'm telling you, things are getting nuts. But what the hell do I know? I'm just a guy in the basement. I will see you sometime this week, maybe this weekend sometime. So hit that like button, hit that comment button, leave a comment if you have something to say. I want you to say it. I'll sit there and be a bunch of chicken shits. So until then, I am Drunk Farmer. This has been the guy in the basement. We'll see you next time, everyone.